Dr. Anthony Fauci was careful not to directly rebuke President Donald Trump during Tuesday's Senate hearing on the coronavirus pandemic. Even so, the totality of his testimony undermined talking points Trump has used to downplay the pandemic while pushing for the premature opening of businesses and schools. Fauci, who is director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases as the government's top infectious disease expert, made clear that he thinks states should pump the brakes on reopening until the number of new cases per day starts going down. And with one notable exception, senators, even the Republican ones, seemed appreciative of his input. The tone for the hearing was set immediately, when Senator Lamar Alexander, RTN, chair of the Health, Education, Labor and Pensions Committee, kicked things off by talking about people going back to school and back to work, even though he's currently self-quarantining in Tennessee after one of his staffers tested positive for COVID-19. Fauci didn't waste any time pouring cold water on a question Alexander asked about the possibility of universities reopening in the fall. The idea of having treatments available or a vaccine to facilitate the re-entry of students into the fall term would be something that would be a bit of a bridge too far, he said. Minutes later, Senator Bernie Sanders, IVT, used his questioning time to guide Fauci through the demolition of two of Trump's favorite talking points. Trump, for instance, has repeatedly insisted that the coronavirus is going to disappear, including as recently as last week. But in response to a question from Sanders, Fauci made clear that is not going to happen. When you talk about will this virus just disappear, and I've said publicly many times, that is just not gonna happen because it's such a highly transmissible virus, he said. And even if we get better control over several months, it is likely that there will be virus somewhere on this planet that will eventually get back to us. Fauci with a subtle rebuke of Trump, when you talk about will this virus just disappear, and I've said publicly many times, that is just not gonna happen because it's such a highly transmissible virus. Fauci also agreed with a question Sanders asked him about whether he concurs with experts who have concluded the U.S. coronavirus death toll, which has reached more than 80,000, represents an undercount, comments undercutting arguments Trump and his advisors have reportedly embraced in private about official death numbers being inflated.